already. And racing down on the inside, Homebush Vic's jump. Oh, Hershey Pie's away like a rocket today. Who said it's going to miss the jump? It got the jump by 3 or 4 and it dashed away. They're followed by Hoka Hearts coming after it. Further back there we go to Smoking Marley. Down on the inside, Homebush Vic's up they come though, and Hershey Pie all the way will beat a Hoka Heart. They're followed by Smoking Marley after a gap there to Lincoln Flyer. Down on the inside, Homebush Vic's. Then we've got Mophead after a gap there, Cootie Chicks. And pulling up at the tail there, Twister L. Green light is through. Bunny set in motion, they're about to jump. And racing, and one of the best out, trumped up and going up there very quickly. Smash that'll go to the lead and round the outside. Reba Time is up there now, only got time just behind them off the track. Getting around is Churchill Chaser around the corner, and the leader on the inside is Trumped Up. Trumped Up will beat Reba Time. Smash that, and down the outside only got time. They're followed by Homebush Saxon, Blickland Bridge. Further back Churchill Chaser, and back at the tail there was Ditch. Green light is through to the control tower. Bunny set in motion, they're about to jump. Ready. And racing, Time Slayer stood there and missed the jump. Best out would have been Advanced Pedro to the lead, followed out there by She Smashing, coming around the outside, Saddleback Patch. They're followed further back now by Time Slayer, and amongst them also Ollie Baxter turning for home, but getting away here, Advanced Pedro get home. Right down the outside, Time Slayer to second. Then it's a photo between She Smashing and right beside that Ollie Baxter. Further back the field, they were followed by the next there on crossing might have been Gracie Racer, was it? Belfast Jane, and that was one of the last there was Summer Love and Saddleback Patch. Green light is through, Bunny set in motion, they're about to jump. Race 4, set. And racing, No Danger slow. Best out would have been down on the inside, Black Crow. Followed out wide on the track by Gold Viper, and right up there a Power Candle wants to get to the outside. No Danger gets a run underneath it, and as they charge into the back now, and out in front is Black Crow. Black Crow by 3, Gold Viper. No Danger, still the danger. It's about 5 lengths away, but it'll hit the line very strong. There followed back we go, Louisa's Girl, then a Power Candle around the corner, and that's Black Crow, but here down the outside, No Danger. He's left it a bit late. Black Crow a half length beat No Danger. Third at the line was a Power Candle, and fourth home there was Louisa's Girl. They're followed by Power Jean. Back we go, Flipper, Wagon Wheel, and that was one of the last there on crossing. Ready. And racing, and Hailstone Haven was slow. The best out would have been, one of the best out anyway is going to be Carter Repeater, is followed out there by Smash Easy. A length at a 2 back Bizarro. After a gap then down on the inside, You Know Nosy. Out wider still is Jet Even around the corner. Holding on, Carter Repeater will get there from Smash Easy. 3 lengths away, Bizarro. They're followed by Jet Even. On the inside behind them, You Know Nosy. Back we go there to Teep Reader to Attacker. Well back a Hoka Striker and Homebush Haven. even. After missing away, he's been back near the tail of the field. Last couple have gone and the green light is through to the control tower. Bunny set in motion, they're about to jump. Race 6. Set, ready. And racing. Blue Review jumped out reasonably well. The best out, Harper's Bazaar, but Blue Review has got the inside, and that's going to sneak through and grab the lead. There'll be no stopping Blue Review from here. There followed back we go. Gold Star Bomber off the track, running on Blazing Hot, but up he comes. And Blue Review by about 4. Second, Blazing Hot in a photo. Harper's Bazaar and close up along the inside, Gold Star Bomber. They're followed further back there by Bluey Refero, Chokti Karen, and towards the tail, Smash Amigo and Line Line. The green light is through and the bunny set in motion at about the jump. Hampden Tavern ready and racing. Favourite Jill Eagle away nicely and showing up there. We've got Chill Out Ralph, but Jill Eagle hits the front here and dashes away by 3. Coming after it now, No Judge. Round the turn out of the straight they run. A length and a half, the Gold Star Junior. Up and around the outside there to a Palmer Rocky. Followed back in the pack there by a Power Hawley. Back we go now. Chill Out Ralph after jumping well. Drifts a bit. Well back. Archie's Comet Spates Kid into the straight. Jill Eagle though nicely clear. Jill Eagle will score and storming here. Chill Out Ralph. Jill Eagle won it. Chill Out Ralph motored home. Third at the line, No Judge after a gap there to a Power Rocky. Gold Star Junior, a Power Hawley, and back there Archie's Comet Spates Kid. Green light is through and the bunny set in motion at about the jump. Race 8, set. And racing. Colby Boy out nicely enough and showing up there. Kenny's Comet, but Colby Boy goes to the lead. Round the outside, wide to home was TRA. After a gap of 3 or 4, they were followed by Word for Word. Out very wide on the track, Turbo Tundra. Up they come though, and over the top, Kenny's Comet. Kenny's Comet will beat either Colby Boy or charging it on the inside. Home was TRA. They're followed after a gap there by Judith Mary, made up ground. Then Turbo Tundra. Out wide was Word for Word, Archie's Time, and that was one of the last there on crossing. CTV Sprint Final. Green light is through and the bunny set in motion. They're about to jump. Set. First leg of the quaddie. And racing. Plagiarism jumped nicely enough. Wide out. Business Affairs got across early. And racing at their Plagiarism. The two kennel mates going head to head. They're followed after a gap. Very wide on the track. Flying Swan. Further back there along the inside there to Gold Star Mario. Up they come. Business Affairs got the prize. Business Affair will beat Plagiarism. Flying Swan. Fourth Gold Star Mario. They're followed by Memphis Girl. Further back there along the inside, Gold Star Chumley never got into it. And Zulu Probe was back there with Whitey's Gone. They're about to move into the boxes. Up they come. First over the 295 metres, the 520 I should say. The green light is through and the bunny set in motion. They're about to jump. Ready and racing. Field away, one of the best out of Power Karen. It's made a great beginning and going up wide out there, Stitch Up, and the two of them get to the line, get to the first bend together, but a Power Karen is outrailed, Stitch Up and goes clear, a length and a half round the outside, No Certainty's coming right into it. They're followed further back the field out wide on the track, Runaway Taxi, they're followed back behind those by a Power Pearl, out wide of Power Gavin as they turn the corner, and No Certainty's grabbed a Power Karen trying to come back, but No Certainty got there from a Power Karen. Stitch Up was third. Then we're going to line up a Power Gavin. The inside we had a Power Pearl, and there's another one between those, Runaway Taxi. Back we go there to Noggin, and that was back there towards the tail of the field with a Personator. Green light is through to the control tower. The bunny set in motion. They're about to jump. Ready. And racing. Another rule jumped fairly well. The best out there in the middle, Mighty Twist, and it bounded away early. They're followed getting through on the inside now as Abogado runs to a clear second, a length and a half back, Rule Judge Judy. They're followed after a long gap then to Wandy Feather. Up they come though. Mighty Twist is going to lead all the way. Will beat Abogado. 5 back third, Rule Judge Judy. Along the inside, Wandy Feather. They're followed outside of that was a Hoka Hope. Little gap then to the others, headed further back by Oki. Gold Star Rosie never got into it, and another Rule was back there as well. Just took it 50%, up to 100. Run comes the bunny, set to run on the last here. And racing, and down on the inside, home was Sarah, best out. Culprit Mix made a good beginning. It's going to charge up and join it. They're followed down on the inside there by Mama Ray. Getting up and around the outside, Gypsy Hunter. They swing the corner, but in front here is Culprit Mick. Second time up, and he's home. Culprit Mick will beat home was Sarah. 3 lengths away, third Sleeper Agent, then Gypsy Hunter. Down on the inside, Mama Ray. Outside of that, now we had Maximum Jewel. They're followed by Bowman, and that was one of the last there with Phil Wood.